Hello friends, today we'll see the solution of this orthographic views example. So the pictorial view of an object is given and it is told that draw its sectional front view by taking the section along this line of symmetry. Means we have to cut this sectional front view, top view and left hand side view. If you see this object neatly as per the length is concerned, this cylinder is 560 means up to this center line 30, then 30 plus 40 up to this center 70, and then radius of outer semicircular portion is 30. Like that, length is 100, width directly it is given 80, and height is this cylinder 60 and above it 36. So like this we are having these three dimensions, length is 100, width is 80 and height is 96. Then first my suggestion is what? Always you go on drawing the three lines. How you can draw the three lines? So one having the gap more than 96, then second line at a gap of 15, at a gap of 15 and it should be a dark line. So it should be a dark line like this. Then third line will be again at a gap of 15. So here it is the third line. It is the third line. And once we mark the third line, then left hand side view we have to draw, start with x, right hand with y. Now it is x. And from the x, leave some gap 10-15 mm and draw the line right from the top to the bottom. So it is required. It is required. Then from this length we have to mark. How much is the length? Length is 100. Then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That 100 second line. So right from the top till the bottom we can mark it. So this is the length. And as usual you have to remove this third line after this second line. Nice. There will not be any disturbance. There will not be any disturbance. And then mark the width of the object. Width of the object is 80. Then from this 80 you have to mark. How we can mark? 20, 40, 60, 80. And from this 80 we can mark this width. Now height also here I'll mark and then I'll rotate the top view. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, this line 20, 40, 90, 96. This is the uppermost line. Correct. Then what I'll do, say just I'll shift. Now we can rotate the top view like this through 90 degree. Again this also. Through 90 degree. And once we mark these horizontal lines rotated through 90 degree, then draw the vertical lines. It is x, now it is y. This is the reference line. And now we got 3 blocks for the front view, top view and side view. Means our overall orthographic views are going to be in this 3 blocks. Then again, so this object is symmetric. Then where is going to be a line of symmetry? The line of symmetry is going to be in the top view and in the side view. Then how we can mark it? So in the top view, at a distance of at a distance of 40, these lines of symmetry, these are very important. So start from the outside the block, so it is the line of symmetry in the top view, and this same line you can transfer in the side view. How we can transfer it in the side view? From this center line, this will be in the side view, and in the side view also we have to mark this line of symmetry. This is the line of symmetry in the side view also. Apart from this, so wherever semicircular, circular portion is there, there also you can mark these intersecting center lines. How you can mark it? So in the front view, this cylindrical portion is there. In the top view, this cylindrical portion is there. In the front view, at a distance of 30, because size of that cylinder is size of the cylinder, this cylinder is 60, means at a distance of 30 on left hand side mark the center line. So like this. Like this. Similarly, from this also at a distance of 30, from this also at a distance of 30, vertical center line. This center line. So this center line will be in the front view, and the vertical center line from the front view you can transfer in the top view. In the top view also, throughout the block, in the top view, and horizontal center line. So whatever is the horizontal center line, that center line you can transfer in the side view. This center line. So if you are marking these center lines, the problem becomes very simple. Again, in the top view also, you can mark this center line at a distance of 30. At a distance of 30, you can mark the center line. So this is the center line in the top view, and this vertical center line in the top view, it will be in the front view also. And how we can mark it in the front view? It is right at the top portion. Any student will follow this practice, they will enjoy this orthographic view. So it's not tough. It is not tough. But if you don't follow such techniques, then it's difficult. So what I have told, well, in the beginning 3 blocks, then all the possible center lines you can draw, and after that all circle, semicircle in all the views, wherever those are there, those you can mark. Now in the front view, what is there in the front view? So with this center, so we have to mark what? Circle with 30 mm radius, and that circle, good, 30 mm radius circle. Then next circle is with 15 mm radius. Then that 15 mm radius, first mark it. So 10, 15. So that 15 mm this is the circle with 15 mm radius. So in the front view. Then in the top view also, there is a radius of 15 and the circle is there. So with this center, you can draw this circle with 15 mm radius. Then increase its radius, make it 30. And then draw this semicircular portion. Draw this semicircular portion. So it is what? The semicircular part. It is the semicircular part. Means circles, semicircles, whatever possible things are there, those we have marked. Then after that, what we have to do? So after this, complete one of the view. Complete one of the view. And here, I think the most simple view is front view. In the front view, what it is? If you observe in the frontal direction, cylinder, and then this portion. So it is going to be now rectangle. Then straight away from the center line, how much we have to mark? 36, and it is already there. 36, right from the top, it is 36. And once we mark this 36, then it's throughout 40 plus 30, 70. It is 70 up to this, correct. And after this, it is 20. It is 20. Below it, that thickness. And after 20, this overall is 50, means, so from this side we have to leave 20, that means from this side it is 50. We have to mark from this place horizontally. So if I mark 50 from this horizontally, what I'll get? 20, 40, 50. Then definitely this gap remaining will be 20. It is mentioned. And that 20 gap, we can mark like this. So this portion is there. And for the circle, so either you can take its projection or make use of the center line. And I'll use the center line means from this center. So for this hole in the front view, there will be center line. And how this center line? 15 mm on this side, on right hand side, or it will be tangential to this. It is dotted. And on this side also again 15. It is 15. So it is the complete front view. Front view of this, simple front view of this object. And once we draw the front view, then take the projections. How we have to take the projections? From the front view. So whatever the horizontal lines are there, take its projection in the side view. 1. Again, tangential lines for the cylinder. So this is the tangential line for the cylinder. Then here there is a corner or edge where that surface is meeting the cylindrical portion. Then even though you can mark, so taking this projection is very simple for the hole, or you can measure and you can mark also. So these projections will be useful in the side view. Then first we can mark the side view because it's simple also. So for the side view, the most visible part is going to be that topmost portion. So if you take the projection of this semi-cylindrical part like this, from the top view, you can rotate it. You can rotate up to XY line. Then this portion also you can rotate up to XY line. And then take its projections in the front view, in the side view. Correct. Now the most visible portion in the side view is what? This rectangle. And how is that rectangle? It is 60 by 36. Means from this portion it is up to this. It is the visible portion. Again, over here also, it is the visible part. Correct. Then, horizontal portion is going to be, and then directly the cylinder is going to be visible over here. 80. So this outer lines of the cylinder, it is 80. It is 60. From this side also it is 60. It is 60. So it's a two rectangles, upper rectangle and cylinder. So rectangle in the side view we'll find. So in the side view, what is the hidden portion? So in the side view, hidden portion is this hole throughout. So that throughout hole we can mark throughout its cylinder's length, which is 80 mm. So it will be like this. Dotted line. Again, on either side of the center line. It is the dotted line. Then this portion. So actually this part, it will go behind the cylinder for this portion. So this is going to be a dotted portion. So on both the sides, this is the dotted part, and this portion is very important. Two dark lines will never intersect in orthographic views. So from this, when this line is coming downward, it becomes dotted. This is very, very, very important, quite critical part of this side view. Cylinder, hole, then this portion also I have marked. Now, so this part, so it is going to be also dotted in this portion. This portion. Dotted means this edge. And now, so instead of taking all the projections from this side for the whole, anyway center line is there. If center line is there, from the center line on this side, it is 15. Radius, it is dotted line up to this only. Similarly, on this side also at a distance of 15. Dotted line. So these are this is the dotted portion in the side view. So its front view is over, side view is over. Then now what we have to do? For the top view. In the top view, which is the most visible portion, whole semi-cylinder already we have drawn. Then this rectangle up to the center line. Up to the center line of this cylinder, I will mark this line. This line. Similarly, on other side also. Up to center line. And then make this edge dark. If you see in the top view, so it is dark. How we can make it? Up to this, it is dark. Then afterwards, cylindrical portion. This cylindrical portion, how we can mark? We can have its this hole also. So if it is nearer, you can get its projection. Or from the center line you can mark also. The choice is yours, it's not tough. Then in the top view, what is the visible part that will mark? That cylinder will be rectangle in the top view, and that rectangular portion will be like this. 60. It is cylinder diameter, and it is also 60. It is also 60. And once we mark this 60, then a rectangle. 80. and see this cylindrical portion is below this. So outside it is, so it's very interesting. In this portion it is visible dark. Then after this, below that plate it is dotted, and in the hole again it becomes visible dark, then dotted, and then outside this it is dark. It is like this. Means in the hole it is visible, so below this it is dotted, and this is also dark. So this is very critical. At the same time, this edge in this 60 only, I have taken its projection. So top view is typical. Only in this 60 it is dotted. It is dotted only in this 60, correct? And the hole is there. So this hole, it is throughout. It is throughout means it is throughout length of 80. It is 80 on either side of the center line. Dotted line should never cross the object line. So this simple principle you keep in your mind. So here again I'll extend little bit this center line. So it is always better if you extend the center line beyond this, like this. It looks nice. It looks nice, but so these are the three simple views of this object. Everything is over: cylinder with hole and this plate with this hole. So if you go one by one line, so you will find each and everything. You can check also. Then making its sectional view is not difficult. See the proper procedure of drawing the sectional view. Please see it. So first what you have to do, so always make the end of the center line dark. Means what you have to do, so whatever this end is there, so that you make it dark. Here also. You can make it dark. Like this. And nothing, if nothing is mentioned, then show this arrow. It's section AA or what. If some letters are mentioned, you write those. This is the cutting plane line or section line. It is must. Means it indicates that its next view is sectional. Means we are cutting this object like this, we are removing this portion and then drawing it. When we cut like this cylinder is being cut, so it will remain as it is after cutting also. But this hole is cut, this dotted lines will become dark. At the same time, this cylindrical portion and this portion, it will be in a single plane. Now it is in different plane, that's why this partition line is there. It will get removed. So when we make it sectional, simply this dotted line will be converted into dark. So this dotted line will be converted into dark. Similarly, this dotted line also, it will be converted into dark. And the partition between this cylinder and this portion, it will get removed. So that is very important in this. So from this portion, so this circular portion and this upper portion will be in a single plane. That's why it will get removed. It will get removed. Correct. And the hatching lines will be in the, except this hole in this portion and except hole in this portion. Then how to mark the hatching lines? So for that, use 45-degree lines. Use 45-degree lines. And how we can mark these lines? Let's see it. Except the two holes, there will be hatching lines. So these are the section lines. Means this view is sectional view, and see that, so always section hatching lines, these hatching lines are accompanied by outer lines are always dark. There will not be any dotted line in the sectional view, because this hatched portion, it is the most visible part, it's new cut shiny surface. So this thing keep in your mind. Now apart from the dimensioning, everything is war. So apart from the dimensioning, everything is war. So firstly, I'll give the dimensions and I'll show those dimensions. So how to give those dimensions also? So I'll show it. As I told, the initial dimensions, whatever we have to give, so those we have to give for the circle. For the circle means, how this dimensioning will be there? 45-degree lines. So 45-degree lines on this side and on this side. Similarly, for this circle also, one will be for radius and other will be for, so you observe how I am giving the dimensions. It is also very important portion. Now you can mark it. So if I am giving this dimension for this outer circle, Then this is the diameter, and diameter is denoted by pi letter. Pi 60. It is 60. And this diameter, it is filled neat arrow. Pi 30. And this also, it's very light. It's pi 30, and it is a radius 30. Radius 30. Then whatever this portion is there, width, it is 80. It is 80. Then it is 20. It is 20. Then $36. This is 80, height is 96, and length is 100. How we can give these dimensions? It is 30, 40. Means the distance between these two center lines. If I mark it, it is 40. I think these are the three complete views. Sectional front view, top view, and left hand side view. No need to write. On right hand side it is always left hand side view. Sectional view we can see it, and it is the top view. So this is the complete solution of this problem, and if you follow such proper procedure, there will not be any difficulty in orthographic views. So I hope that you will like this video. Thank you.